Very good morning, cadets. Hope you are all doing well. We have completed 4 chapters in social and political life, that is civics. Today, let us go through one more interesting chapter, that is how the role of women changed over a period of time. How we have to change our mindset towards women. That is what today what we call women empowerment. Empowering women to do their job or do their task in a best possible manner. So let us check what the chapter is dealing about. You see a beautiful globe and a girl child interesting this watching that or glancing the globe in a very curious eyes. The curious eyes, she is watching that globe. It's a symbolic representation that because the world in which we live considered as the fantastic world, so it is our duty to make everyone feel comfortable in their own space. So let us check what is we are going to deal in this chapter. The previous chapter, cadets, can you remember what is the name of previous chapter? Previous chapter, growing up as boys and girls. In the previous chapter we saw how women's work in the home is not recognized as a work. We also read how doing household work and taking care of family members is a full-time job and there is no specific hours. Very important, it's not a part-time job, it's a full-time job and there is no remuneration. In this chapter we will look at work outside the home and understand how some occupations are seen to be more suitable for men rather than women. Okay, please write down this point. We always feel that some occupations are more fit for men than women. We also learn about how women struggle for equality. Even though 70 plus years of independence, still we are every now and then we are come across this statement that women should be treated equal. So how women struggle for equality. Getting an opportunities were called created women. This chapter will also briefly stress the different types of efforts made by the women's movement to challenge the discrimination in the most recent years. So what we are going to study about in this chapter, there are certain social movements. Okay, if you know that Nirbhaya's case, okay, so several social movements, they strongly organized so that they want to fight for justice which was denied to a particular category of people. Now it's an activity for you. Please do the activity. What is an activity? Draw image of the following. Means, what is the word here? Farmer. Okay, farmer. And the word farmer, what picture comes to you? Is it a male or female? So you have to draw the image. If the picture of male is coming, you have to draw the male image. Your female means you have to do female. What is the second one? A factory worker. A factory worker. So the moment I say factory worker, picture of male or female is coming in your brain. I am talking, don't try to use your logic here. Naturally, when I say farmer, in my mind what it comes, male or female, that you have to write. Okay. Nurse, 90+% nurse means generally what picture comes to our, what image comes to in our mind, generally female, isn't it, women. So like that, please draw image of the following: farmer, factory worker, nurse. Please do this activity, take time and do this activity. Next what you have to do, a scientist. Now scientist, the moment I say scientist, so what picture is coming? If the picture of mix means both men and women is coming, then you can do both the image, draw the both image, no problem. Pilot. So pilot, what image is coming? When I say pilot, what image is coming? The teacher. Okay. So here, if you feel that teacher, the image of teacher, because most of you are associated with us in Sainik School, so the moment I say teacher, maybe most of you, the image of both male and female or men and women may come. So do both, but do both the activities. Okay. Now see the images your class do by filling the table. Add up the number of male and female images separately for the occupation. Now, of course, we are in a pandemic COVID. Otherwise, this activity we have to do in this class, because in a class of 30, we get total number of images, so that after that we have to compile that. Then definitely we will come across the total images. Teacher, male image, female image. Farmer, male image, female image. Factory worker, male image, female image. Nurse, male image, female image. Scientist, male image, female image. Pilot, male image and female image. Now, what is the question? Are there more image of men than women? I think most probably the answer is yes. In what kind of jobs where there are more image of men than women? Can you answer this question? In what kind of jobs where there are more image of men than women? Maybe other than nurse, in most of the places image of men is more. Have all the nurses have been drawn female? Why? Now, have all nurses have been drawn as female? Why? Now you see, maybe Sainik School cadets may be different, or you may draw. So check. Then why we feel so? The question got a deeper impact. Okay. Are there fewer image of female farmers? What is the image of female farmers you have to see? If so, it's why. Now what it is, now you see the caring of nursing. Nursing is a job which requires a caring. It requires a lot of patience. So what we feel, a person who is having a lot of caring attitude, patience, generally we attach to women. That's why most of the time we feel if the nurse is a woman, then we feel comfortable in the sense because she is fit for that job. Imagine you are entering in an aircraft. I am not, of course today it's a different life altogether, but imagine if you are entering in an aircraft, you are suddenly able to see female pilot. Then you may observe that particular scene as a surprise manner. If there is a male pilot, it's a usual. Now imagine if you are getting inside KSRTC bus. Imagine if the driver of KSRTC bus is female. Let us talk in the condition of the cities like Bijapur and all. So the moment that you enter bus and you saw female driver, definitely you will be surprised, because that is very unusual in the case of India and very very unusual in the case of Bijapur. If you see the metros and all, There may be some exceptions, but in general we are talking. What is this image? Women, they are busily involved in farming job. Okay, but most of the time when I say farmer, if a male image is coming to your brain, you have to also understand that there's a very good statistics. You see, 83.6% of working women in India are engaged in agriculture work. So 83.6 percentage, it's a very huge. Okay, so a very huge percentage. 83.6% of working women in India are engaged in agriculture work. Their work including planting, weeding, harvesting and threshing. Yet when we think a farmer, we only think of a man. So this is what I said. When I say farmer, the image of man is coming to our brain. But what statistics says? Statistics says that 83.6% of working women in India, they are all involved in agriculture work. So this is the difference, means what we imagine and what is the reality. This is the clear cut example. Rosie ma'am's class has 30 children. She did the same exercise in her class and here is the result. Now one hypothecation or one example is given here. Okay, Rosie ma'am's class. How many children? 30 children in a class. 30 children were asked to do the activity. What is the activity? Hope you remember what is the activity. The activity is this one. Okay, the activity is this activity. Okay, farmer, factory worker, nurse, scientist, pilot and teacher. So Rosie ma'am asked to do the activity. In teacher, okay, how many images were there? Only 5. Female images 25. Now you see, very surprising, not even one boy told drawn image of a female in the column of farmer. It is 30. So you see, entire class concluded that farmer means male. Factory workers 25, only 5 here. Now you see here, it's a very common that nurse 0 men, 30 women, 30 female image. Scientist 25, 5 and pilot 27, 3. Now let us go through the data once again. Now you see, farmer 0 female image, nurse 0 male image. So because these are the activities generally closely associated, that's why when you see a male nurse, you may not feel so comfortable, because our stereotype mind or in general we feel nurse means female nurse. Now male nurse, female nurse, the different postings are there, but generally nurse means female. So this is what the, now what you have to understand here, cadets, what you have to understand here is that we attached certain professions fit for male and female based on the gender. This is what the society means. We felt that teacher means has to handle children, should be soft, caring. So naturally we also assumed that soft and caring attitude is only generally found in female. So that's why teacher means should be female. Farmer has to do a lot of physical labor, physical work. So since it has farmer, physical work is involved, we understand it is a work of a male. So this is what the activity. Please write down all these datas, write down notes. Let us go through the chapter once again detailed. Fewer opportunity and rigid expectations. Rigid means tough, difficult, tough rather. A lot of children in Rosie ma'am's class drew women as nurses and men as army officers. Now you see, this is a very very common. Military officers, generally male. The reason they did this because they feel that outside the home too, women are too good only in certain jobs. For example, many people believe that women can make better nurses because they have more patience and they are very gentle. This linked to the women's role within the family. Similarly, it is believed that science requires technical mind and girls and women are not capable of dealing the technical things. We are, cadets, I am once again clarifying, we are speaking or explaining in general. Kalpana Chawla, of course. There are Sunita Williams. Like that, you can name few women who were excellent in their technical brains, but it's not all. When you take the percentage of technical brain with the male and female figure, large generally we can see male figure. That is what. Don't assume that only male can do. It's not like that. Okay. So please write down why we see the nurse as a woman, because more patience, more gentle, more caring. That's the reason. Because the gentle, caring, have a good patience. We attach all these are attributes, characteristic features naturally found in women. Because so many people believe in these stereotypes. Okay, stereotypes. Many girls do not get the same support that boys do to do the study and train to become doctors and engineers. In most families, once girls finish schools, they are encouraged by their family to see marriage as the main aim of life. This is what one of the common issue in India, where once girls' education is over, then families force that she should marry and settle down and take care of her family. So what we speak here is stereotype. What do you mean by stereotype? Means a kind of fixed thought, that is called stereotype. For example, when I say military, we feel military is very tough, very strict, very tough training. That is a stereotype. There may be equal tougher training in other spheres of life also, but we attach there's a training. Okay, for example, if a person is working in a mines, imagine person who is working in a mine is a very very difficult job. But one more example I will say, the moment I say Adivasi or moment I say forest dweller, when I say Adivasi, what picture is coming in your mind? A black chap, not having proper clothes, doing lot of jungly tricks. Why that picture is coming to your brain? Why the picture of Adivasi means, why a well educated means good looking person is not coming in our brain? Because we are seeing about Adivasis portrayed in the films and other places in the same manner. That is the reason why what we see in day-to-day activity, maybe in mass media, the everyday life, textbooks, that definitely that image is strongly fixed in our brain. When I say horse, definitely horse image should come in our brain, because all of you seen the horse. Okay. When I say seal, I am sure that some may not get the image in your brain, because you may not be seen a seal. Okay, so that is what we speak of stereotype. Stereotype is nothing but a fixed thinking. Means we are not altering our thinking, or we are not checking is my thinking is correct or not, but we simply believe in that. That is called stereotype. Now let us study a story. What is a story? Railway driver. Okay, railway driver. What picture is coming in your brain? Male, female, male, not female. Okay. Indian drivers are men, but 27-year-old Lakshmi Lakra from poor tribal family in Jharkhand has begun to change things. She was the first Indian driver for the Northern Railway. Now imagine, she is the first Indian driver for Northern Railway. Lakshmi's parents are not literate, but they struggled and overcome many hardships to make sure that the children got an education. Lakshmi studied in government school. Even in school, Lakshmi helped with the household works and did odd jobs. She studied hard and did well, and when she went on to get a diploma in electronics, so she completed diploma in electronics. Then she took railway board examination and passed in first attempt. Lakshmi says, I love challenges, and moment somebody say it is not for a girls, I'll make sure I go ahead and do it. This is what we all need. What is called? This is the attitude of never give up. Okay, the attitude of never say no. If somebody says it is not fit for you, then you should always say no. Why? I'll try. So that is what I love challenges, and the moment somebody say it is not for girls, I'll make sure that I go ahead and do it. Lakshmi has had to do this several times in her life. When she wanted to take electronics, when she rode motorcycle at Polytechnic, and when she decided to become engine driver. Now you see what you have to understand here. Lakshmi being a female, riding a motorcycle, that too in a Jharkhand, the Adivasis areas of Jharkhand, that is something you are breaking a stereotypic behavior. If she is taking a daring step enough to ride a motorcycle, that itself, that she's want to show to the world that I am different. And when she took her engineering, and as well as she went on to become a engine driver in Indian Railway, that itself makes her different from others. Her philosophy is simple. As long as I am living without harming anyone, as long as I am doing well in helping my parents, why should I not lead lifestyle of my choice? Very, very interesting lines. Now you see, very, very interesting line from a lady. What she says: as long as I am having fun without harming anyone, as long as I am good and I am not harming anyone, as long as I am doing well and helping my parents, I am doing well in my job, I am helping my parents by earning money, I am solving their problems, I am helping them in their old age. Why should I not lead a lifestyle of my own choice? So she said, I like this job, I like this profession. So what is wrong in choosing those profession which I like? So this is like this. There may be hundreds or thousands of examples, okay, where top leaders, they are all women. Today it is very, of course, after the recent government, NDA 1 and NDA 2, you can see a lot of ministers like Nirmala Sitaramji. She is a finance minister. Earlier she was a defense minister of India. Smriti Irani, okay, Sushma Swaraj, Meera Kumar, Speaker of Lok Sabha, even the President of India, Pratibha Devi Singh Patil. So now there are a lot of experience, or we come across a lot of examples like that. Like recently, Indian Air Force also now completely going to empowering women in a flying branch. So what we have to understand here, that we should come out from the stereotyping thinking behavior of that this particular job is fit only for men and this is only fit for women. It's not like that. Anyone can do any job. Very important, as long as you are not harming anyone. If you are harming someone or if you are hurting someone, then you are not doing right thing. So that is what about this particular story. Let me continue left out topics in the next class. Thank you.